That was very dangerous.
Yeah.
Welcome to RDT 1-to-1, Real Driving Tutorials, 1-to-1.
Today's tutorial is about a mock test that was held at one of Sydney's testing centres. We will show you in this tutorial how the examiner gives instruction during the test. We will also highlight all of the learners' good and bad performances during the test. As a result, you will have a very clear imagination of what the test looks like. We will publish the result at the end of the test and explain if any mistakes were made. So, let's get this started, buckle up, and get ready. If you find our tutorial helpful, please subscribe, like, and share it. With just a few clicks, you can save our channel and help us to grow.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I've been learning how to drive for about a year now, and I just basically did a few lessons with Sharif, and I also done few tests, and unfortunately was not successful. So I'm just basically trying to learn all those little techniques for me to pass the test. And I work in employment services, so driving for me will be quite important in the future, especially for my career. So hopefully this will be the month that I will be able to pass.
Sure. What happened the other time? Where did you fail?
Mainly I think it's the nerves that got into me, and also not knowing how to drive properly, or like not having enough practice driving in the back street without the ones that not with the lines on. So yeah, that's my major issue, and I think that I just rush for some time. So also learning how to calm in most situations. Yeah.
So your basic weakness was in the back street, like in the tight streets.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
especially about the turning as well.
Yeah.
How do you feel now about your tight turns, tight street
I
practice
think
and turning?
for the last couple of times that I've been doing practices with Sharif, it really helps me to learn where to look at all those little techniques, like listening and using some gaps in between and preparing my turns, knowing that when the car's coming out, and also be prepared. I think it's the most important part of the driving. Yeah.
Good. So ready for today?
Yes, I am.
Good. You're gonna give your best shot today, isn't it?
Yes.
Hopefully. Okay, Jonathan. So in today's test, we'll be doing one of the tests out in Botany. So I'll be giving direction where to go. Basically, we'll be doing one reverse parking, one curb parking, and one 3-point turn.
Yeah.
And when you come back, we'll come back here and we'll discuss the result.
Okay.
During the test, I'll be noticing everything you do.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be give you feedback at the same time. Like if you do something good, then I'll say this is good, and something bad, then I'll say what thing went wrong and also make a note of it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So ready?
Yep.
Let's go. We start the engine and then pull up from here. Just go left and then right. Very good. That you indicated for 5 seconds and check all around before pulling out. Okay, now going right here. Good, that you didn't go over the island or didn't touch it. So now going right here. So when you exit the car park, just go left there, please. Good, stopping for 3 seconds with the stop sign. That's good. Good turning. Now next traffic light, turn right please. Sunday afternoon, so it looks a little bit quiet,
Yeah.
which is should be easy for you.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah. We wish if this, they would take the test on Sunday as well. Isn't it?
Yes.
It will be much easier for people who are working 5 days in the weekday and quite traffic as well. So at the stop sign, at the examiner, they don't actually require you to stop for 3 seconds, but I recommend that stopping 3 seconds will give feeling to the examiner that you have stopped properly.
Yeah.
What they say is like all 4 wheel has to be completely stopped.
Yeah.
That's what they say. Good checking. Being the first car traffic light. Nice turning without going over the solid line. Very good. Continuing straight for a while on this road.
Yeah.
Good speed. In 60 driving, you're doing somewhere near 50. That's good.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth braking and stopping behind the car, leaving out almost 1 car. Beautiful. Is your window a little bit open? Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thanks very much. Continue straight. You can see the difference between that noise.
Yeah.
So when the window was a little bit open, the noise was much stronger. Now it's less noise. So this is a trick we can use in the back street, isn't it?
Yeah.
When turning, when you cannot see the traffic, we can listen to the noise to understand if the car is coming or not.
It's good to have another way to test or to just evaluate the situation.
Yes, exactly. Continuing straight. Good. Nicely you maintain your own line, which is very good. When the intersection is big, sometimes learners they end up going to the different lane.
Yeah.
So second set of traffic light from now we'll be turning right.
Second.
Yeah. So this traffic light will be turning right. Very good head check. And you didn't go over the solid line, you came over the broken line. Very good. Nice and smooth brake and stopping before the line. Good head check on both sides, being the first car. So here I would recommend that you come a bit far ahead in the middle and then start turning the steering. If you start turning from the beginning, it looks very tight when you enter in on this road.
Yeah.
And it also felt that we were very close to the car that was stopping there on the right hand side. Very good. Nice and smooth. Yeah, a little jerk you cannot avoid it, so it's fine. At least you tried your best to go slow. That's fine. So sometimes, most of the time, the suggested speed limit for the hump is 20 or 25.
Yeah.
So if you go close to that speed, it's actually good and less bumpy. So you try to go close to that speed, which is fine. It's good that you're not leaving your steering,
Yeah.
keeping holding your steering. This morning I had one mock test for one guy in Blacktown, and when he was waiting in the traffic light, he just suddenly dropped both his hands.
Yeah.
And then when he realized, he just rapidly grabbed it. But it's
always on the wheel, hands on the wheel.
yes. So at the test, it can be failed. Then from now, we'll be turning second right. Okay, just right here. He could take the chance here because these people crossing blocking the car. So there's opportunity, but it's okay. It's nothing major. Keep going all the way to the end. At the end of the street, we'll be turning left.
Turning left.
Left at the end, yes. It's good that you try to come to the corner of the street and keeping after the shade. That's very good. No one there. Yeah, giving the fact that the road is very narrow, we try to keep in the middle. That is also good. Safe gap from both sides park car, which is very good. So in this type of road, we don't need to really move too close to left or right. Just keep in the middle is best. Sometimes the learners, they just try to go too much on the right side or too much on the left side. Not needed.
Yeah.
We cannot maintain our lane, so better keep in the middle. Keep going all the way to the end. At the end of the street, turn left. Okay. So the roundabout coming ahead, just turn right from there. And then next left.
Next left.
Yep. After the white car park, just turn left there, where the car is coming out. And then first left.
Just left.
Yep. Just after this blue car, turn left here. And after turning left here, we'll be trying to stop somewhere on the left to do a 3-point turn. So go slow here, and just after the red car, stop on the left and do a 3-point turn from there. I directed you to stop after the red car, but it's okay if you stop behind. It doesn't matter. Not a big deal. Okay, now do a 3-point turn from now,
Yeah.
from here. Yeah. Good checking. You prepared your car fully and then you start checking and then release the brake. That's very good. thing. So you prepare your car and then you checking this. Very good. Now at the end, turn left here. So these two indicator to the this two indicator was not required. So when you first stop on the left indicator, and when you're coming out from the left to right, that time the indicator is needed. After that, the other indicators are not needed.
Okay.
Saying that you're not going to lose mark if you do so.
Okay.
Next roundabout, left turn. At the end of the street, we'll be turning right. After turning right here, we'll be turning fast left. Good. It's a narrow road. You maintain your position nicely and keep slow because it was too close to the parked car. And then just left here. Yep. Okay, now go slow here.
Yep.
And you see the silver car, just stop next to the silver car and do a reverse parallel park behind the silver car, and ignore the driveway if you need to. Good checking. You checked right and back, and then after stopping in the middle, you also checked to the back. That's good.
So
Take your time, relax, without in rush.
okay.
You still have chance to fix it if you want to. That's fine. Good checking, good. So you have the opportunity to fix it, but you need to do the required head check, which you have done, which is excellent.
Park.
Thank you. Good. So parking is fine. The final position for the parking is good.
Yeah.
And the record head check that we have done also good. I'm not sure how much far we have reversed actually. Like we're not supposed to reverse more than 7 meters behind the other car.
Yeah.
If we reverse more than 7 meters, then it can be a fail. So at the end I go to rewatch the video and then I can confirm with you.
Okay.
Now when you're ready, just pull up from here and continue straight. all the way to the end of the street. At the end of the street, you'll be turning right, turning left. Sorry, turning left. Continuing straight, and next roundabout coming ahead will be turning right from there. Very good. You went gently over the hump. Didn't feel much of a jerk. That's very good.
Yeah.
Is it too warm for you? Too hot?
No.
Okay, just.
Fine.
Alright. If you feel so, you can let me know. I'll turn the air conditioner on for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes learners, when they drive, they feel too hot or too cold, but don't realize that they're uncomfortable. They just too much stress, just focusing on driving only, and being so, they kind of end up making some mistakes.
Yeah. I find
So you need to be comfortable.
the last few times when I was doing tests, yeah, like temperature plays a big part.
Mm-hmm.
Without noticing, we like, you know, when you're nervous, you sweat more. So
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, sometimes they wear thick jacket or jumper or something.
yeah.
And they're sweating inside, but they don't realize that it's too hot for them. They think that they just forget completely about the situation.
Yeah.
Now this traffic light will be turning left. Yep, good. That you have done the required head check and you're completely okay to go over the line here when you're turning within 100 meters. This turning, I wouldn't recommend that it was so good because we turn kind of sharply. I would recommend come more ahead and then turn. I was scared that the back wheel would touch the curb there on the left.
Nice.
Beautiful, nice and easy. So the next traffic coming ahead will be turning left from there. Good that you keep following your lane. So when you feel safe, move to the middle lane and continue straight.
Oh, wow.
That wasn't safe, no. That was very dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
That wasn't safe, no. That was very dangerous.
Yeah. I didn't see that car was changing lane.
That's, yeah. Put the indicator off. The indicator should be off. And then keep on the right side and continue straight. Yes, so that is something very important. When you're changing lane from left to the middle lane and there is also one lane on the right hand side, then watch out the other lane as well.
Yep.
Don't just see the immediate lane that next to you, because they may change lane at any time when you're changing. Okay, good stopping as long as we're not slamming on the brake and not causing hazard to the car behind. It's good. Good check on the both sides. Beautiful. And your head check is good actually. Just turning your head, not body. Sometimes the learners shake body as well when they're changing, when they're checking, which is not required. It puts some extra pressure on the steering and the steering keeps moving here and there.
I found it's important to lift the head, not touching the seat. It's easier to turn and see more.
So when if next traffic light coming ahead, you'll be turning right. So if you want to change lane, you can change. Good changing this time. Good speed. Okay, now next traffic light, right turn. Good stopping again, leaving one car gap.
Yeah.
So what you said about the seat position and the head check?
Yeah, I was like, if I'm not touching the
Mhm.
headrest, it's actually better. It's
Oh,
more
okay,
stable
yes.
to turn.
Of course, yes. No, definitely when you drive, we don't sit all the way like this. You just keep upright, but the head will be head will not touch the headrest.
Yeah.
It will be just away from the thing. This time you tried to come halfway and then turn. That was good. I was a little bit scared of the white car that was coming towards us, so I would recommend that we come a bit more slow in response to the hazard there. The next traffic light coming ahead will be turning right from there. Very good. The road was wavy and downhill, and you maintained the speed nicely. It will go over. Okay, indicator 5 seconds before and stopping safely before the red light. That's good. Wow, that was scary. That is why the head check is required when you go being the fast with the traffic light.
Especially like small or
Now next right here. So when we become stationary, the other traffic may just try to go around us or overtaking us. That's why the head check is important.
yeah.
Then we'll be turning next left after the black car. came to the left corner in preparation for the left turn. Very good. All the way to the end. At the end, we'll be turning right. Good. So you couldn't leave 1 meter gap from the parked car, but you compensated by slowing down, which is very good.
Crossing.
Good decision. I was expecting that they would slow down more in response to the hazard. The car was coming out. Okay, all the way to the end. At the end, turn left. Turn next left. Just left here at this crossing intersection. You try to slow down and the car was stopping for you, so it lets you to go and you took the chance. That's good. Now at the end we'll be turning left. Left again at the end. Good stopping and checking. There was no car coming. That's good. Okay, at the end we'll be turning right. Very good. Good. Now the next left turn where the black car just came out. Yep. Looks like you have become more confident in the tight turnings.
Yeah, I think it's important. I just take my time.
Yep.
Not to rush.
Not to rush, of course, yes. But Sunday low traffic is also helping you.
Yeah.
I think, I believe.
Yeah.
Now this roundabout left turn. But overall looks like you're more confident in doing the tight turns now.
Yes. I think mentally I prepare for the turn first, and then I just look at where I go further ahead.
Yep, that's good. Now go slow here and try to do a park on the left here on curbside parking. Yeah, just turn it on the left is fine. And let me know when I finished your parking. Okay, shut down the engine.
Oh.
Good. Let me check.
Yeah.
You could go a little closer, but this is also acceptable. As long as it's not more than 1 meter from the curb side. Okay, it's less than 1 meter, which is fine, which is pass, but you may just get a position error because it's a bit far from the curb, so it is about 500 millimeter away from the curb.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so when you're ready, just start, pull up from here and continue straight. And one thing I would suggest when you're doing this curbside parking, don't just stop suddenly. As the direction was given that anywhere on the left, you could even park further ahead, close to the other car. So instead of suddenly stopping there, you could indicate, do the checking, and then keep gradually moving to the left and keep moving further without stopping in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. Good. So when you're waiting for 5 seconds to complete after the indicator, I recommend that you complete other things. So turn your indicator, turn your steering, and also do the checkings. Be prepared for fully prepared to pull up.
Yeah.
Left here. And then when the 5 seconds is finished, you just pull out immediately if it's safe. Instead of just keep counting 5 seconds and then start checking.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna wait longer.
Yes.
Okay, now next cross intersection, turn right. And in fact, if you invest those 5 seconds for observing the traffic around, that's even better, because you know who is coming and who is not coming. Sometimes the car may be coming from far.
Yeah.
If you keep observing in that 5 seconds, it gives you better understanding if the car is coming or not.
1, 3, roll, open, 6, stop.
Very good turn. Very good. I have to appreciate it. Okay, now all the way to the end. At the end, traffic light will be turning right.
Yeah.
There's a car with the brake light on. I would also recommend at the traffic light right turn. I was expecting that you would take your foot off from the accelerator. No, at the light. When you go past, those are the few things that we look for. We look for the brake lights on, or the indicator on, the tire is turned, or the reverse light is on. So yeah, if we see those kind of things, then you need to respond. The best way to respond is take your foot off from the accelerator and move away from the hazard, close to the line. And if required, then we slow down or stop, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
Good checking. Really? Did you really have to stop like this?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I see it, I was like, not sure if I gonna
Oh, well,
go.
if you're not sure, then you go. Simple. If you're not sure that you can stop safely or not, go.
Yeah.
Don't take the risk of stopping suddenly like this, slamming on the brake. Lucky the car behind was a bit far. If the car would be close, it wouldn't be safe. It wouldn't be safe. Okay. Okay, so we'll be turning right soon. So the next after coming ahead, we'll be turning right from there, going back towards the center.
Yeah.
Yep, good. And now enter into the center, which is second driveway. Do you really need to wait for that bike?
Yeah, I just somehow.
Even after you turn, it will take another 6 seconds for that bike to come. Okay, so just park anywhere on the left if you can. You're not necessarily required to park reverse. You could just park front in, but it's fine if you can do it. Most of the times learners find it difficult to park reverse like this. So in that case, if you just park front in, is fine. Looks like you got it correct. Yep, shut down the
turn it
engine.
up.
Yep, shut down the engine. So that will be the end of the test. Okay, Jonathan. So what do you think? How was it today?
I think that I have failed.
You failed?
Yeah, I think I have failed. Like in terms of the reverse parking, I could have come on a more of an angle before I actually turned, and also when I changed lane, didn't see the lane not just next to me, but the one that after the next one. The car was also trying to change lane, so that was not safe to change, but I should wait a little bit longer. But other than that too, I think most of it was quite smooth.
You're right. You're very right. So during your driving, I didn't mark you down for anything else other than the lane changing.
Yeah.
And the reverse parking, I'm still in bit doubt, like how far you went. If it's, as I said, like if it's more than 7 meters, then it will be a fail because you're not allowed to reverse more than 7 meters from the back of the other car.
Yeah.
So I may just give you a position for that because you're taking too far.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I can give you a feel for that or not because I couldn't determine it's 7 meters or not. Okay, but for the lane changing, what do you reckon? Like if I wouldn't hold the steering, you would be safe, or you would be colliding with the car, or almost colliding with the car?
I think that without intervention, it would not be safe. So I need to be more cautious about seeing the whole picture before making a decision. Yes, and I was a bit also taken out of surprise that the car was coming onto that lane without knowing that, you know, that middle lane is for both sides, the left side and the right side.
Of course, yeah. Yes, definitely, it's road. Anybody want to go any lane at any times, you don't know.
Yeah.
You cannot give a guarantee, so you need to watch out for everything.
Yeah.
You need to look the whole picture.
Yes.
And look for all the possibilities that may happen during your driving. So yeah, that's why I had to actually intervene, and I had to give you F6 there.
Yeah.
Action requiring testing, obviously intervention. So I didn't feel safe that time. There was some situation like we went through narrow streets but you responded nicely. You went slow. You tried to keep close to line. It was safe. I didn't feel unsafe that much. There one of the time the car on the left side was I'm not sure it's parked or not, but the brake light was on,
Mm.
but we didn't respond to go slow next to it, but it wasn't that unsafe either.
Mm.
Only for that situation I felt unsafe and
Yeah.
I had to intervene.
Mm.
So, and some of the times when you turn a little bit sharp,
Yeah.
cutting, not cutting corner, I would say like you turning early.
Mm.
So then when you enter into the road, it's feeling very tight there.
Yeah.
But when I recommended that you try to push more and then turn right, which was better.
Yeah.
Which is better later on. So, and the head checks was all good. Like I didn't find any head check during any of the maneuver or any of the lane changing, which is also good. Speed you maintained nicely. There was no issue with the speed. That is also fine.
Yeah.
Road position is mostly fine. Decision making was beautiful. Like the way you've been turning and looking for the directions before you turn, and looking through the gap of the car and through the windows, all was very good.
Yeah.
And the turning was very safe. And control of the car was also very good. You have some of the hazards. I would recommend that you take it a bit more slow.
Yeah.
Like the one white car was coming out,
Mm.
and the white car suddenly stopped for you. So whereas I was expecting that we should also contribute in safety,
Yeah.
so we should also slow down or like prepare for the scene beforehand.
Yeah.
Okay, not just them stopping suddenly and then we just keep going
Mm.
without any change of the position or speed. Shouldn't
Yeah.
be like that.
And also, I think that for the orange light in particular,
Yeah, yeah.
if I don't have enough distance to
Mhm.
stop before the line,
Mhm.
I should just keep going straight and then
Without slamming on the brake, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. If you feel like you have to really press hard the brake to stop,
Mm.
don't do that.
Yeah.
That is very dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous, because I'm not sure if you have checked the rear mirror or not, but sometimes the car will be following too closely,
Yeah.
and in that case if you stop suddenly, the car behind may not be prepared to stop.
Yeah.
The car may be also pushing to go through the light at this moment, and if you stop suddenly, it's gonna be like opposite movement.
Yeah.
You're gonna stop and the other car is trying to go through, so it's a bad situation.
Yeah.
So to avoid that, please go through.
Yeah.
If you cannot stop safely, just go through without slamming on the brake.
Yeah.
If you can stop safely, like with ease, then definitely you
Yeah.
are most welcome to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is what you're supposed to do. Take the light as it is.
Yes.
If the light is green,
Mm.
so you take it as green,
Yeah.
and you keep going as green.
Yeah.
Now, when you are very close to the intersection
Mm.
and close to the line, if light suddenly changes,
Mm.
you don't try to stop suddenly.
Yeah.
You just go through, and if you're little bit far from the line,
Mm.
and you saw the light change to yellow, and you can safely stop, but you didn't slow down to stop, rather you just accelerate to go through, that can cause you a fail.
Yeah. Yeah.
So don't try to alter the situation.
Mm.
Whatever comes naturally,
Mm.
do that.
Yeah.
So if it's safe to stop, stop. If it's safe to go through, go through.
Yeah.
Don't try to alter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah. I will pay more attention next time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because whatever I have told you looks like you're trying to follow all of them.
Yeah.
So this traffic light, I'm not sure if I have explained you before or not, but if you try to follow the way I have explained, if you understand, I'm not sure how much you understood. If you can understand, so if you follow, I think it will be better with
Yeah.
traffic light as well.
100%. Yeah.
Other than this traffic light and this lane changing, there was no issue actually today.
Yeah.
And the traffic light, I didn't give mark you down for anything,
Yeah.
except maybe just slight hard brake. So
Mm.
there's a 1B for like
Yeah.
for the
It's just for
braking
me,
handling.
like I want to be really safe.
Of course, yeah. You are naturally a safe driver. I mean, by nature you are safe,
Yeah.
and you also try to be a safe driver, which is very good,
Yeah.
and which is required
Yeah.
for driving, not only to get the license, after you get the license to keep driving as well.
Absolutely.
So I wish you all the best, and I'm sorry that I had to give you for F6 for today for the lane changing. Other than that, it was mostly fine.
That's okay. Yeah. Good. A good practice, like more practice before the exam, which is
Yeah, you still have some time before you see for the test, so I think we can do much better than this, and you can get this time
Yeah.
very easily.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Jonathan. Okay, so at the traffic light, when the light is green, it's green. When it's red, it's red. You know that, yeah?
Yeah.
So when you're approaching, if the light is green, you know what to do. And if the light is green and it stays green until you approach to the intersection, you know what to do. You have to go.
Yeah.
If it's red and you see beforehand it's red, you need to stop. You know that. There's no problem.
Yeah.
It's only the problem when you approach into the light and it suddenly changes. Yeah.
Yes.
So that is the gray area. Yeah. Either you should stop or go. You cannot decide. This is the case for most of the learners. So what you have to do is, main thing at the test, the examiner is not looking that you're gonna slam on the brake and stop if the light suddenly changes.
Yeah.
Okay, so first thing, you don't need to think that I must have to stop if the light changes. Second thing is, you have to look at the scene. If you are, when you approach into the traffic light, depending on speed, there will be always a point where you can safely stop before the line if the light changes. So when you are approaching to the traffic light, look at the light and also look at the line where the lines are, so that you know if you need to stop suddenly, can you stop safely behind the line or not. If you can stop safely behind the line, you stop.
Yeah.
But if you didn't look where the lines are, then if the light suddenly changes, you don't know what to do. You're kind of confused.
Yes.
So as you're approaching to the light, look at the light and also look at the line, so that if the light suddenly changes, first thing you think that, can I stop safely behind the line? If the answer is yes, you stop.
Yeah.
If the answer is that I have to really slam on the brake to stop, then go.
Yeah.
Okay. So try to keep in this pattern when you're thinking about the traffic light. Just try to keep in this pattern.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to treat it properly.
I think that the most important part is sometimes you have to trust your instinct and knowing that what is safe and what is not to do.
Yep.
Because I think that sometimes while during exam, the pressure of the exam giving you do things, oh, you know, I have to stop before the light, if not I will get a fail, and then those kind of actions are actually more dangerous than trusting your instinct.
Of course.
So it's important to trust myself more.
Yeah.
When I drive next, and also prepare well before making a decision.
Yeah, of course. Yes, it is very important. And I just told you, like, the examiner is not looking that you're gonna slam on the brake to stop at the change of the light. That is not practical.
Yeah.
They will give you benefit of doubt if you go through the yellow light and you couldn't stop safely. They will give you benefit of doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't slam on the brake.
Yeah.
That's not to you, to all the other learners.
Yeah.
And always keep in the mind that whatever is safe to do, that is the rule. Always put the safety as a first priority.
Yeah.
Then you will find out that is the rule.
Yes.
That's why driving is mostly based on common sense, and but which is not always common.
Yes. Common sense is not. Yeah. I think it's sometimes when you stress, or like, you know, you're thinking too much about what you're doing, you forgot what's going on outside of the
Exactly.
car.
True.
And the situation constantly changing, so you have to pay attention to actually making sudden decision, how to react to hazard. All these kind of things comes naturally when you are not thinking one thing, but actually seeing the full picture.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to observe everything, keep an eye. Like with a fraction of seconds, you got to scan everything all together, all bits and pieces, giving a full picture. Like if the cars are parked on the left hand side and you're passing through them, you need to scan as you're going. You need to scan through them. Like, is somebody pulling out, somebody is trying to turn out, or like indicating or reversing, or somebody pulling out from the driveway, all kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
So that you can prepare yourself beforehand.
Yeah.
But if you just look, if you're just gazing straight ahead and ignoring everything happening around, then if something pops up suddenly, you're gonna end up either stopping suddenly, or the examiner is helping you to stop, so that can cause you fail.
Yes.
If you'd like to create a mock test video tutorial for yourself in your own area, you can reach out to us via Facebook Messenger or Facebook page. If you like to book your driving lesson or mock test with Sharif, you can reach him directly by texting on 0413203523. More information can be found in the description box below. If you enjoyed the tutorial, Subscribe to our RDT 121 channel to get more amazing videos in the future. Please let us know what you would like to see more of.